Hey everyone, the Redchester here. Welcome back to this YouTube channel, if you could call it that. Today, I'm just gonna be playing a bit of RBLX because I'm bored right now. Yeah, I'm bored. Not only that, my worry for my subscribers and my viewers view my average content. So I woke up at 1:54 in the morning after setting an alarm for myself at 1:50. So now, let's go ahead and bother Red even more. Now the bother Red's just now, could only have... Oh my god, that's perfect. I never realized. You see, I'm a good fan of the SCP Foundation, if you even know what that is, you uncultured swine. Yet still, I just find it epic. In any case, I'm going to be playing a few games here. Oh god. Yeah, I've already played better. In any case, today we're going to be playing Speedrun 4. You see, the issue is that we're not just going to be playing Speedrun 4. Oh no. We're going to be speedrunning Speedrun 4. Alright? Do you think that I could beat the Quackity? Of course, I could beat Quackity. I've been playing this game a lot longer than he has. There ain't nothing lying. That just doesn't have experience. However, he has a lot of experience in it, which explains his speed. Also, if I cough once or twice, I do not have the virus, alright? I do not have the coronavirus, alright? And YouTube do not demonetize me for that, right? I find that you just don't like people talking about the coronavirus. You're being delusional, alright? That's Beyo! Alright, that was my a bit quiet and focused. It's only the first level, and I already know a lot of how to climb this level skills. Anyway, how was your day? That's my When it comes down to Roblox and stuff, right? A few videos I may just play some like Brawlhalla with my friends. Worrying though is that not a lot, because I don't curse that much, right? However, my friends sure as hell do. And want to. Now, there are no grown-ups, right? We're all like 13 or 14 in here, right? Like, the only person I think that is older than 14 has to be Gary. Thankfully I didn't tell you his last name. However, you can refer to him, thank you very much, as I like farts. Now, literally, that's his Discord name. I'm not even joking, right? That's his Discord name. Some things just don't deserve to exist. Alright. Really, in general, the name is like, I like farts. I think it's I like to eat farts. Which, I still don't know if that's better or worse. Like, look, I'm 13, okay? And it's any part of a kid's life when they're 13 to think, oh, I can curse now. Because, you know, they're older, they're a teenager officially. And if you know, well, teenagers, I mean, you know, they like to smoke, they like to curse. And no matter how many times you go ahead and tell them, hey boy, you're gonna get lung cancer, they just continuously yabber and yabber. And they don't ever, sometimes, Alex, sometimes, contribute to society whatsoever. Because instead, they like to pollute the land. Some, alright? There is actually good, people out there, alright? And especially if they're teenagers, because nowadays teenagers feel like if they can do anything, because they're older now. Let me just go ahead and give you a vibe check, alright? You can't. You can't. You're still under the government and its rules. You're still under everyone else's orders. It's just... I guess what I'm trying to say is that no matter how much you try to act like if, oh, I'm the man of the house, alright? No matter how many times your dad tells you, oh, you're the man of the house, at the end of the day, you're no man in this house, alright? And that's the truth. I don't know how much friggin' like cringy anti-smoke ads have to be shown to your face in order for you to just stop smoking. However, if you want to ruin your lungs, if you're like me, and have had a few thoughts about death, then yeah, sure, dude, you go ahead, you fulfill your emo-like dreams, alright? Because unlike emos, when they're growing up, most of the time, they just grow up and they think, oh, I like this color. Oh, I like these emotions. It's just like, dude, you're playing with emotions that someone else has actually had. I'm not gonna lie, right? I'm playing a Sayori here, and if my guardian, doesn't know what Doki Doki Literature Club is, it's for the best. Because right now, I don't know how much longer I can go on with it. But in any case, I don't mean YouTube. I just mean in general. I'm gonna be fine. I just don't know what I'm telling you to myself. Rainbow level pog. I'm sorry, you got me at some good music. I know I may not look the richest. I am not the richest, alright? I only have like 24 Robux. However, I am the richest in skill. If I want to be quackity for dream, which is getting impossible since I'm like a knockoff dream. Or at least in this game, I am. Just like, I may be the fool in this fool in the real world, but in games, you're the fool. What, man? What? I crapped up. Speaking of cursing, yes, I just used foot for the F. And ban me, Susan. And straight up though, I'm not even gonna lie, alright? Susan, you're ruining YouTube, okay? I mean that in the nicest way possible, alright? You're just being the scourging plague of YouTube right now, okay? And I don't think you understand what everyone's coming from, so I'm just gonna try to explain, alright? Deciding on if people should curse or should not curse, though you already have a specific platform for kids, especially for kids. The name literally has kids in it. YouTube Kids, alright? I ain't gonna lie to you, fam, alright? It doesn't make sense, alright? It doesn't. And why is because you're deciding, as I was saying though, you're deciding on if people should make specific types of content or not. Which, back in 2017, we weren't under dictatorship, or at least they weren't under dictatorship. I made my account in 2020. However, I was a big fan of Leafy, alright? Oh no, Leafy is here. Leafy is here. Oh my gosh, you don't know Leafy is here. Dude, I didn't even say it. Whatever, right? You don't know who Leafy is here is. Leafy is here basically is a, controversial-esque YouTuber, right? People have tried exposing him, people have tried attacking him. The man just attacks back twice as hard, and that's what I like, alright? Because Leafy never really cared, alright? Leafy was always just like, hey, alright, your content is not good, alright? And you usually only get attacked by Leafys here when your content has, like, problems with it, whether it's, like, racial or not. And I'm not gonna lie, you found right. As much as I wish I don't want to say this, because it really does disappoint me, it do be true though, that it ain't irregular. But I'm not even gonna, alright? It just isn't irregular, okay? And especially on Leafy's channel. But now that Leafy is gone, even its new account, Leafy, which is sponsored by Redwoods, alright? Or whatever it is, alright? It is sponsored by, the one platform, I guess, for company that hired him to make videos for him. Alright. Susan was just like, we can have Leafy back. He'd ruin my entire master plan of taking over YouTube, inserting my own dominance. He's showed up on multiple podcasts, like the H3H3 podcast, and yelled it, right? Your content is trash, alright? I'm not even gonna try to put a cherry on top, alright? I know the guy's name, and I know I just exposed my friend's name. Whatever. I ain't looking for no copyright strikes, so I'm just gonna go ahead and say H3H3 podcast. Your crap is garbage, alright? So much so that I could instantly call you a garbage truck in general, okay? Because of the fact that you decide to say that Pokemon making VTuber is okay. Like, straight up, Rad says Desu explained, alright? And I may make my own video upon this, right? I can't get through this. I did, like, a few days ago, not even, like, a month ago, dude, like, last weekend, alright? There we go. Kinda gets to the end. As I was saying, you know, that says Desu explained why Pokemon shouldn't go and make a whole, like, VTuber, avatar. And it was a good explanation, because VTubers usually are, like, people who, you know, actually record proper content. And most of them are actual hired actresses or actors, because sometimes, like, even with Amelia Watson, right, you end up proving to you that she was a boy. In any case, as I was saying though, like, most of these people are, like, actual proper VTubers, alright? And Pokemon coming out here with their simps, alright? It is just not welcome, alright? Because if you want to take a VTuber simp versus a actual simp, alright? I'd rather take the VTuber simp, because the VTuber simp actually knows how to respect someone's privacy. And not look to bust this one in. Alright, no, I'm just gonna put that as that, because I ain't looking forward to explaining the birds. You know, I'll actually do it. Because it feels like if some of the audience that's going to watch this are probably younger than me, it'd be nice to, educate you into the future. No matter how evil or normal or soon to be it might be. Basically, the birds and the bees came together one day, right? pretty good allies, you know? And so then one day, they made a bird bee. Now, if you don't understand what I mean, one day, you were born because, well, you're the bird bee. Everyone around us is a bird bee. Evolution in God. Or at least I believe in God. Though he's probably dead because of all the grid and pollution. Can't even forget pollution. As I was saying though. And like the state of Earth right now is at a quick rate of like pulling a black hole bomb and exploding on us there, right? Or like turning us into crispy bacon. Dang, that's just not fair. Because it's gonna be one way or another. It's just like, oh my god, look at him. Look at Earth. He's planning to self-destruct and kill every living life form on it. And now that we know that, like, Venus, I think, I don't remember which one it was like a specific other planet had another type of life form on it. And it wasn't, I think that wasn't something known to humanity. It was. And I don't understand how it's living, especially thriving. There's like thousands of them, I think. On Venus. I think it's just like a hot planet in general. But it's like, how do you friggin' exist on this? I don't know how we went from talking about Pokemon becoming a VTuber to alien invasion by Venus, but alright. I guess it's nice to get back on topic. Now, I myself am not no VTuber, simp, right? However, I would indeed consider myself a fan of their work. Why? It's simple. Because they're not furries. Not only that, also because some of them are just completely wholesome, no matter what gender. Because, do I have to bring up a million watts again? Do I? Must if I curse this land? For the people who don't know, that a million watts is a trap. With unfortunate news. Because I just already did. Yet still, it has to be one of your favorite YouTubers, not even YouTube, VTubers in the world. Hololive English has been a complete roller coaster due to the fact that like a few VTubers, alright, have gotten themselves in some boiling water. And not even because of that, it's because of damn Twitter, man, alright? And even if it's not them, right? Other VTubers, like independent VTubers, like let's say Project Melody, have almost been doxxed. Right? Now, Project Melody is a strange case, and why is because Project Melody ended up getting targeted by the person who made her VTuber mod, and they basically said that she has to advertise for the new one that she made. She has to go ahead and like do everything he says. Basically, she has to be his own personal pet, right? And I just find that complete and total nonsense, because you can make someone, alright, or something, alright? But one day, it's gonna go on its own, alright? Whether it's because you die, they grow up, and you die one day. Or, just one day in general, they'll realize, hey, I have a lot more to do in life, and they'll go on, be something great. You should be proud, man, alright? You shouldn't act like a salt or a slave owner. Because Project Melody is the one who paid you, not the other way around. Alright? You were paid for professional work, and you got your payment. Alright? Case closed. Alright? You don't see a seamstress just like, oh, that looks nice on you. Are you gonna buy it? Alright. But next thing you know, oh, oh, oh yeah, you have to go ahead and model for me now, so then that way I can make more money. Because I made the same thing that you're right now wearing. And you wanna know the other thing, alright? Is that whenever I bring up something like this, okay? Especially in like an argument or a debate, right? Usually they're short term because like people always just end up being like, oh, but they're not related whatsoever, right? It's a comparison. Most comparisons aren't related. What's the point of saying that if most of them are not related? In any case, however, it still seems to be a problem as well. I'm joking, alright? I don't know what happened to Digi. We just haven't heard from Digi in a while. Alright, yeah, that's his name. I just don't care. Alright. His name is Digi on Twitter. And he basically was trying to dox Melody. Threatening to dox her at least. Which is still bad, because a dox is fucking illegal. As I was saying, doxing someone is illegal, alright? I'm not even capping with you, okay? Releasing someone's private information is illegal, alright? And it should not be done. Because there's specific laws, and you're supposed to follow them. You imbecile. Instead, boy, did you hear? That's to act like a total ass. I'm pulling out the big guns today, folks, because Digi's a bit of a, how do I put this? A person that's pretending to be smart instead of being smart, alright? If it's one thing my mom always taught me, it's this, alright? It's better to be smart than to think you're smart, alright? This doesn't matter how many times you decide to be like, oh, but I made that mom. She's supposed to do whatever I say now, alright? Doxing is still illegal. Probably that. But you could end up getting charged with there's another name for it, right? Harassment. It wasn't like sexual harassment, right? But it was just harassment in general, right? Because harassing someone, especially for a long amount of time, right? Because most of this information I have right now is either, well, actually both from Twitter and also from, you guessed it, Doku, one of the very broad amount of people who Melly has collabed with, and also who is shipped. Now, Doku states that he has a whole document having Digi's information. And I'm pretty sure that Nux, because he has over 1 million subs, may or may not just do it because he can. I think he should just do it because you don't threaten someone, alright, and then just expect to get away with it one day by crying wolf, alright? You don't do that shit, alright? Now, I've learned that from experience, okay? Like, one day, I just lost my my inner peace, alright? And it would make it seem like if I threatened my mom about the paper, I just lost my mind. Okay, because on the front of the paper it said like I have a baseball bat. They'll come in here, and my baseball bat's a soft baseball bat. All right. Now, there's one plan I knew about is this, alright? That she'd call Mr. Darnell, and that she'd call her own whatever. Alright? I knew this, alright? This was going to happen, alright? And there's no other way around it. Oh, it's silent. I don't like the silence. Not macaroni pie. This kind of looks like gray macaroni pie. I don't know why. Anyway, let's get back on topic here. It would seem like if I threatened someone, alright? And why is because, like, you know, I just couldn't keep it in anymore. Because you see, it's most of the time, alright? It feels like if I get watched, whether I wake up, whether I just do something alone, it just kind of feels like that at random. And it's annoying. It's pestering. And it friggin' horrifies me. Because I don't want to worry about some jumbie inside of my room, alright? Like, mommy blesses this place a lot. So I don't understand that shit. Alright, sure. That just got me confused. But in any case, alright. So I reported it on the back of the paper. Alright. Now, the reason why I wrote this note also because my anger bar reached the point where I wasn't even angry, I was just going crazy, alright? And then it appeared in my neighbor's house. My flippin' neighbor's house, alright? Not even in, like, some other area, or, like, in the middle of the forest. My dang neighbor's house, alright? So I decided, here, I'm gonna go there my neighbors are, alright? And so then I just decided, alright. Okay? We'll play this game, alright? And I just... I don't know. And of course, when I did this action, it made it seem like if I was threatening my mother, right? It quite obviously wasn't supposed to be a threat, right? Jokes, my mom said, hey, you should go to the mental hospital institute. And I was just like, maybe not, but I don't really know. Because at this point, he didn't know, but I wasn't fucking joking when I said, I'm losing my goddamn mind. And I don't know how much longer I can keep it like this, alright? Keep it fresh is hard to do, since I forget quick. Not only that, but my mind makes it seem like if I'm thinking about some weird stuff, right? And it just kind of scares me. A lot as well. I just don't know. Anyway, let's get back on topic. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that I was punished at the end of the day for it. I didn't have my electronics for like a few months. Until I learned that what I said was not right, and I should just consult her in general instead of just doing this stuff. Because it was taking out good old content. And my grandpa gave me this Jotaro-like look and just said, I will put you in the hospital if you ever threaten my daughter again. And it just kind of, it hit different with me because my grandpa's very strong, alright? He's not a, like, rich man or anything. Some would say just by looking at his location, he isn't. He's rich in knowledge, man, just tell you that. And so, the landing in the hospital. It's just great. In it. Now, no one understood the problems that I was having with my brain cells. Alright, my brain cells, they still don't today. But hey, alright. So I'm gonna take this. If there's one thing I really do like, it's ASMR. Like, ASMR helps me sleep, alright? If it isn't for ASMR, then I wouldn't know how to sleep, I'm not gonna lie, right? Because I just, like, how do you think that I'm even awake right now? Because I just can't sleep. So ASMR helps me relax my muscles, and give a tingly vibe. It just kind of makes me feel nice. It makes me feel relaxed, you know? So then that way, I can go to sleep instead of being a little mole rat watching. Because I'm not gonna lie, right? It gets creepy when I end up actually just waiting outside of my mom's door for like minutes on end. Yeah, it kinda gets weird then. But besides that, yeah. I mean, I don't make any noise, so she doesn't know. However, I don't really think that I want to. But I hope that she doesn't know. I think I went through this level once before. It's supposed to be more defined. I think that's in like the new version. Like I'm only good at speedrunning this version, so. And even so, it's still been like a few minutes worth, yeah. Get that new go. Incredible. How does it become like a conjorbulated mess? I just wonder, what is it? Like a few, I can't even say how many times since the happened that changed my life forever, how many times I thought about death. Like, I can't even describe how much times. Alright, how much times I thought about what death would look like. Where would I go if heaven and hell existed? I always just say to myself, heaven, no one will want me to go to hell. And then I just say to myself, hell, no one will want me in heaven. I don't know what to answer that question. It's just always going to be a thing that'll get stuck in my brain for all eternity. You wanna know why? Because hearing that I'm not trustworthy, I guess, just kind of. And I guess I can understand where you're coming from, right? And it's just. I really do wish that I just wasn't so stuck up all. Wish I could keep my actual will. Then that way, when I needed it, I could deploy it. But instead, I just have this sharp mind and nothing but grated cheese. Alright? Cracking jokes. Hey, finally made it to the end. Jeez. This one's simple. Good grief. And for also you hear that is because listening Smash right now. It helps me sleep most of the thing. But hey, alright. If there's one thing I think that we should give more respect for, it's coffee, okay? Pretty sure even the Karens can agree, alright? Because caffeine is in there, alright? It helps me get in it to win it, okay? Because caffeine is just caffeine, alright? To some people. For me, however, caffeine, one of the few things that helps me get through sometimes. Some stuff. And it's insane how people end up, like, putting caffeine as this dangerous thing, alright? Because, yeah, alright. Sure, okay, there's some health risk. But come on, have you seen it, alright? Trump takes chloroquine, all of his followers take chloroquine, and all of a sudden, they all are just like, hey, this is for me. And me either. Alright, because I bet you this, alright? He got all this money from a drug cartel. This actually really makes sense. The man's so whacked up and jacked up in the mind, alright? It would not surprise me, alright? If he ended up, like, you know, actually, like, getting his money from a drug cartel. Because he's cheap, alright? Can't see, alright? He's no crafty or tricky, brittle bones nigga, alright? He is Donald Trump. The white guy with face covered in Cheeto dust that can't end up helping himself but to be racist. The maximum point for even people who he wasn't racist to got fed up mainly because of the racism. It usually was towards America. Closest. Not really. That's nice, man. Guess that it would be that one Mexican. Yeah, Mexico. Specifically, Mexico, well, right below America. No. I'm done with that. Anyway, have a good day. Talk to y'all later. Take care. God bless you all. I Jester out.